flying.
Okay.
When you all they have on there is some spritzer and maybe a little what you call it, teacup dog. But Americans love their arms and ammunition.
What happened?
Well, what happened in this case is it appears as though he didn't declare the weapons.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Let me also say to you that there are interesting scenarios where that can take place.
Well, why would he not declare the weapon?
I'm trying to give you the scenario.
Again, we have advised residents to heed the evacuation orders. The evacuation order clearly stated that you are to evacuate off of island. If you fail to heed that order, then you may be cutting yourself off from support. But we do remain in contact with some of the law enforcement partners. The RBDF teams are in place to protect assets and ensure that residents remain safe until the passage of Hurricane Melissa.
So officers are on those islands?
Yes.
And you have any latest updates from the Met Department in terms of Melissa Drive?
As we speak, I believe residents in Inagua, Crooked Island are reporting some uptick in the weather conditions. We should have a further update at 6 p.m. From the Department of Meteorology.
Deputy Prime Minister, you got an opportunity to visit the NPCC here today and talk with residents that are being housed here. Your assessment?
Firstly, I want to say a special thanks and give commendation to the DRM Authority, led by my colleague, Minister Lundy, the fine team at the authority, Mr. Sargent and Chairman Alex, for the work that they have been doing. They've had steady hands on the tiller. They're operating with little sleep, I believe, but they've been vigilant and doing the best they can under very difficult and trying circumstances. We were happy to be able to evacuate persons from the impacted islands. And there were a few logistical challenges, but this has been one of the largest evacuation exercises in the history of the Bahamas. Mm-hmm. So it was not an easy undertaking, and I reiterate the thanks to all of the partners who worked closely with the DRM Authority, Bahamas Air, and all of the other airlines and partners in the USA Embassy, etc. So today I wanted to come and visit with many of the evacuees from the islands, along with Mrs. Cooper, to really check in, say hello to them. And I was pleased. They all seemed to be very comfortable, mm-hmm. and very grateful that we were able to evacuate them here to New Providence. Naturally, people prefer to be home, but they all seem very understanding. And we see children and mothers and fathers and communities still together. People know each other here. Most of the people here are from Auckland and some from Inagua. Mm. So it's a good community still here at the NPPC shelter. Seems well managed. I had an opportunity to talk with the shelter manager and of course with the Royal Bahamas Defense Force officers who are ensuring that it's safe here at the center. So far so good. We are hoping for the best, that there be limited damage to property, and hopefully soon these folks will be able to return home. And we are hopeful that the damage would not be so great, but we're praying for the best.
And Deputy Minister, what are we doing about the Bahamians now stranded as a result of the devastation the storm has caused in places like Jamaica and Cuba and that sort of thing?
Let me firstly say that Bahamas Air conducted a flight to evacuate Bahamians out of Jamaica before the arrival of Melissa. So let me put that on the record. It was focused on the evacuation of students, Bahamian students, but open to others as well. We have been in touch with a group who traveled for a wedding. I've spoken with them before, during and after the hurricane. They are all well, reportedly. Experienced difficult circumstances, traumatic perhaps. And once things settle down, Bahamas Air will be going back to Jamaica, certainly to return the students when the all clear is given. Hopefully that will be sometime soon, depending on the outcome of the aftermath. And we will be offering some assistance as well for Jamaica to be determined. no doubt Bahamas Air will be involved in that effort as well. So we're hoping once we get the all clear and the airports are open, we'll be able to assist those Bahamians as well who have been riding out Melissa there.
Any discussions about making adjustments? I know Bahamas Air has a route into Jamaica. Many adjustments are being made for the remainder of the time, seeing the aftermath.
Let me tell you that Bahamas Air has been exceptional during this process, and if there was ever any doubt as to the value that Bahamas Air brings to the Bahamas, we saw it over the last few days. That the evacuation process, whilst there was significant help from others, would not have gone so smoothly had it not been for our own national airline. So they worked through the night. All of the shoulders were to the wheel, and they truly came through for the Bahamian people. I expect that they're going to continue to do what they must to bring relief, to help Bahamians in distress, and I am sure that Tracy Cooper and the team at Bahamas Air will do what is necessary to make the required adjustments to ensure that Bahamians get home.
So just for clarity, that route that we have into Jamaica on Bahamas Air is no determination if that would be canceled at this time?
There's no determination yet. We need to make the assessments really as to what's happening on the ground. I think your question referenced Bahamians who are there, and I think there will be a priority to evacuate distressed Bahamians who may be in Jamaica. Bahamas Air will consider on commercial terms and commercial basis, and no doubt there will be a lot of considerations that you need to determine the condition of the airport, etc., and the state of travel, the state of utilities, infrastructure, etc. And then they will make the determination. It's too soon to say what the future of the route is, but Bahamas Air is committed to regional expansion, and on the same basis that they made the decision, they will make the determination as to how to move forward. All right. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Well, you just heard from officials from the Disaster Risk Management Authority providing us an update on the latest of the evacuees that were evacuated out of the southern islands that are feeling the impact of Hurricane Melissa. You also heard from Deputy Prime Minister Chester Cooper, who noted that he visited and spoke with some of the persons who have evacuated. So please stay tuned to Eyewitness Newscast for a full recap of this press briefing by the Disaster Risk Management Authority.